There's a storm inside the brain, a storm without warning, without mercy, and without rest. It begins quietly, a forgotten name, a misplaced object, a flicker of rage that doesn't match the moment. But then the storm swells. Words become weapons, moods swing like wrecking balls. And the people closest to the storm, the ones who love the person, not the disease, are the ones most likely to get caught in the path of destruction. This is the hidden world of chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE. CTE is a degenerative brain condition found in people with a history of repetitive brain trauma, often athletes and veterans. According to Boston University's CTE Center, it's now been diagnosed posthumously in over 345 former NFL players and hundreds of veterans. It is not just about memory loss, it is about personality loss. Studies show that 95% of confirmed CTE cases involved impulse control problems, aggression, depression, and paranoia. Suicidal, 2017. People afflicted often become unrecognizable to the ones who've known and loved them longest. Their rage isn't personal, but it feels personal when it's pointed at you. Caregivers, spouses, children, friends are left to live with the bruises no one sees, the emotional wounds, the confusion, the shame of admitting that the person you care for sometimes becomes someone you're afraid of. And maybe worst of all, they don't know they're doing it. That's the cruelty of CTE. The disease strips away insight. It's not denial, it's anosognosia, the clinical inability to recognize one's own illness. In one study, over 60% of those with CTE experienced suicidal thoughts, and more than 30% acted on them, Stern et al., 2013. And behind those numbers are faces, families, empty chairs at kitchen tables, grief that never got to say goodbye to the person before the disease took them. But here's where the light breaks through. CTE is devastating, but it is not hopeless. There are things we can do together. Mood swings and aggression can sometimes be eased through structured routines, cognitive behavioral therapy, and carefully monitored medication. Supplements like omega-3s, curcumin, and magnesium have shown promise in reducing brain inflammation, Bazali et al., 2021. Exercise, even a short daily walk, can release endorphins and improve mood regulation. New therapies like transcranial magnetic stimulation, TMS, and light therapy are emerging tools in calming stormy brainwaves. And maybe just as important, we need to talk. We need to be honest. Because silence is not strength. Strength is saying, "This is breaking me," and letting others help you carry the weight. If you're a caregiver, you're not weak. You're not a failure. You're a damn warrior. And if you're living with CTE, if there are moments where you don't recognize yourself, I want you to hear this. You are not your rage. You are not your disease. There is still you beneath all of this, and you are still loved. Here at Robbins Nest Alliance, we know the storm is real, but so is the shelter we build when we stand together. With honor, Heather,